from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Mark Pryor starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature.
That's a ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops into beauty there, and that's the first down of the afternoon. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
That brings up Prince Fielder. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped him up. Banks has a play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brandon Woodruff will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, quality start in this guy's last one, only allowing 2 runs, working deep in the game. He did take the loss, but he threw the ball much better. We'll see if he gets any better breaks of this one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
1-2 now. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. So a full count now. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back. Adios, pelota. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 2-1 pitch is a curveball swung on and missed.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys.
Ernie.
Sometimes you're going to get taken deep,
Banks.
but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
So now to the plate, Ryne Sandberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Banks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
A 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2. Here it is. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Braun, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
The Cubs already have the early one-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
He throws him on the fastball there. Robin Yount is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Standing in now, Narvaez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lays off the slur there, and it's 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Next up, Travis Shaw trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Comes set, the 0-1.
That's the ball. The count 1-1.
One and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back for more from the north side after this. So now here is Anthony Rizzo in his career versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 12.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first offering.
Inside ball 1.
The 1-0. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Mark Pryor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And the count will be full. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Pryor, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. box, Brandon Woodruff. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brandon Woodruff.
Now here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
3-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Full count. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now into the box, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Colton Wong is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Billy Williams. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 once more. A runner at second, nobody out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
2-2, count.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in will be Ernie Banks. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Stepping up is Ryan Sandberg. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to bat will be Ryan Braun. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fielder gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Robin Young. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Narvaez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. One count and the pitch.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia, a potential tying run for him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he lays off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Row, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Striding in is Jason Hayward. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball.
It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
There's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mark Pryor.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mark Pryor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant.
1-0.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Brandon Woodruff.
First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Woodruff aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Next to hit is Prince Fielder. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing the strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Standing in now, Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, John Peterson.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Billy Williams waits on deck. The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3 balls,
This is why you
1
pay the
strike.
price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Trevor Richards takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Billy Williams. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Peterson on at first, nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's another 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
From the belt, the pitch. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. He flew out in his last AB. first pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.